What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt. Pump it up. Crypto Crew, if it wasn't clear already, Binance has its eyes set on Kaspa. The other day, Wolfie from Team Kaspa mentioned this at Sin City Crypto.
Tomorrow we're going to be on an AMA with Binance.com for their mining pool, so that's exciting that they're engaging with Kaspa and broadcasting to their community about Kaspa and mining.
Making an appearance representing Kasmedia as the director of research was Nicholas Sismil, who, interestingly enough, prior to his association with Kasmedia, or Kaspa, worked at Binance USA for over 3 years, and more than 2 years, Nicholas Sismil worked in the listings research department. And my man was bullish on Kaspa before he was associated to Kaspa, when he was still working at Binance.
Kaspa is another cryptocurrency that is using proof of work, same as Bitcoin, as most of us will know. So could you please elaborate on how the proof of work concept of Kaspa is different from other cryptocurrencies?
So first, I think it's important to understand why proof of work is necessary. And to do so, we have to think about the nature of money. So to create a perfect form of money, money must possess 3 different qualities. First, it must be a store of value. Second, it must function as a medium of exchange. And third, it must act as a unit of account. So the most difficult qualities for a form of money to obtain from this triangular puzzle, so to speak, are the store value and the medium of exchange part. So there's 3 necessary conditions for good to be a store of value. It must have unforgeable costliness. This means that it's expensive and it's difficult to forge, replicate, or produce. And secondly, there has to be a mechanism in place to restrict the ease of forgery, replication, or production. So in the case of gold and silver, this would be mining. And in the case of proof of work, this would be the difficulty adjustment in addition to mining as well. Also, there has to be an objective supply instead of a subjective supply, thereby creating an objective unit account. So money has to be hard, and its hardness is determined by its stock-to-flow ratio. Historically, gold, silver, the gold standard, and Bitcoin have functioned like store value, but we've never actually seen a form of money that has, we've never seen a hard form of money that has been a good medium exchange. This is why fiat was so revolutionary, as bad of a store value as it is. It was the first form of money that was saleable across space, so it could handle settlement speeds that we've never seen before. And Bitcoin tried to function like a medium exchange, but it fell short of this because it's slow, cumbersome, expensive, to handle high settlement speeds that match fiat, for example. I have a little joke. I call Bitcoin the boomer coin because of these reasons. And also, it's just impossible to develop a layer 2 for Bitcoin to function as a medium exchange, maybe for DeFi, but not for it to function as a form of money, because in order to do this, you would need to fundamentally change the properties and function of proof of work consensus. You would need to make proof of work fast without compromising security or decentralization. And essentially, you would need to solve the blockchain trilemma. And for people that don't know, the blockchain trilemma is to have a base settlement layer that achieves security, decentralization, and scalability all at the same time. And there's a coin that does this. There's a block DAG. It's not a blockchain, it's a block DAG, and it does this, and it's Kaspa. So because Kaspa has solved the blockchain trilemma, it has also achieved the world's first perfect form of money. It has all 3 characteristics of what money can be. So it's a store of value, it's a unit of account, and it can process transactions at speeds that match fiat and it can become a medium of exchange. Not only that, but at Kasmedia, we have a great data analyst, and she was able to calculate that Kaspa will eventually have the highest stock to flow ratio in history, surpassing Bitcoin, and this should occur around 2029, thereby making it the hardest form of money in history as well.
Definitely, and also like its unique block DAG architecture that makes it like suitable for various applications and low confirmation times. That's actually very interesting. Thank you, Nicholas.
Hello there. Hey, I'm Wolfie. I volunteer as Director of Business Development for Kaspa. I'm over here in Southern California, and I've been with Kaspa since it was 2 weeks old. And I basically try to reach out to any platform that has the big boys like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana on there, and mining platforms, exchanges, wallets, hardware wallets, and I want to see Kaspa right up there next to the big guys.
Yeah, we are curious about what are the usage scenarios of Kas and how does it integrate into the real-world payment systems?
Sure. So at the moment, Kaspa is it's a coin. Right, and we have merchants and retail stores around the world that the list is growing every week, where they'll just have a real simple little QR code by the cash register where the people pay, and they'll accept the actual Kaspa coin, which is a near instant settlement time. So, like where everybody on the show here we're from around the world. If I was to send Kaspa coins to any of you guys, you would actually see it show up in 1 second, and it would be have 10 confirmations and be ready to send to somebody else in 10 seconds. And that's at the current speed. We're going to have upgrades that we're going to talk about shortly. And also, furthermore, we have KRC20, which we're going to speak about also. That's an inscription protocol. That's going to allow the creation of stable coins. So we'll have the possibility of adding things like US network to harness that very fast throughput and fast confirmation time. And then also we even have some outside crypto industrial players that just showed up and created a foundation called Kaspa Industrial Initiative. These guys showed up a couple months ago. And they're interested to use the network, the block DAG technology of Kaspa, to create an energy trading token. So these guys are a huge group of partners from the desert regions. If you Google this, DII Desert Initiative, you'll see in the advisor board these bosses and CEOs from huge energy in Middle East, North Africa, China, and European regions. These guys all need to have a censorship-resistant token to trade energy credits, and they settle every 15 minutes, 24 hours a day. They're either taking energy from the grid or putting extra energy back on the grid, and so those guys are looking to use the technology of Kaspa moving forward as well.
Wow, that's like for the fast confirmation time is actually that's the really important thing now.
So I mean, like I said previously, Kaspa fulfills, it's the perfect form of money. So of course it's going to be a real world payment system. Even more so, it could be a stateless world reserve currency. I just want to make the distinction between proof of work and proof of stake for, people might ask, why not use proof of stake technologies such as Ethereum or Solana and so on for a payment system? Why not use these? The reason is that proof of work produces a commodity monetary premium, whereas proof of stake produces an equity monetary premium. So within proof of work, there's no human form of governance securing the system. It is secured by hash power via energy, capital expenditures, and from that it produces the commodity monetary premium. On the other hand, proof of stake is secured and governed by the token it creates. So much like the holders of traditional equity who have a governing force in the management of a company, so too do the token holders, for example, Ethereum, have a governing force of a proof of stake system. So in this sense, proof of stake tokens are a new form of equities. And because of this, you don't really have decentralized finance yet. You have equities secured by equities rather than by actual money. So you kind of have this circular empty feedback loop where something that isn't backed by anything is backing the very system that created that something that isn't backed by anything. So with Kaspa, you have a solution to the current traditional payment system, as it's as fast as fiat but as hard as proof of work. And decentralized finance could finally be decentralized once smart contracts are implemented within Kaspa. And we could talk about that more later too.
It's really cool that Binance has given Kaspa some exposure. At the same time, it's really cool to see all these key figures from all these different projects associated with Kaspa, repping Kaspa and showing not only the passion to give time and to explain the project for those who are not familiar with Kaspa yet. And the Binance Kaspa live special was a success as it drew quite some eyeballs. Pump it up! And so, Crypto Crew, if you haven't noticed already, every day there are more and more eyes drawing towards Kaspa, more developments from the project within. The tech is being recognized, and even the big exchanges are starting to welcome Kaspa, and soon all of the crypto ocean will have to recognize the anomaly that is Kaspa. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. If you haven't already, do your research on Kaspa and pack your bags ASAP, because the Kaspa ship is about to set sail, never to return to these prices below 20 cents once the ship has sailed. Into the boat! Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Growing grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.